Okay, well, I don't think this pack is very good. I think I want to take Crumbling Necropolis. I don't think this card's any good. The 2/3 colored cards are good, I think. I like Hissing Iguana a decent amount. Relic can be good. Tide Hollow Strix is good, but I don't think there's anything worth taking over Crumbling Necropolis. I think Sighted Cast Sorcerer is probably fine. Wait, I can't do that. I have to double click. Okay. Court Archer is pretty reasonable card. Covenant of Minds, it's like a draw 3 or sometimes better. Angelic Benediction, I kind of want to take this. I was reading some primers for this format, and they were saying that like aggressive and like white decks are very powerful. I have a minute and a half to decide. So let's reread exactly what Covenant does here. So reveal the top 3. And then they can mill them. And then if they do mill them, then I draw 5. So obviously it's a crap ton of card advantage. I think I should probably take this thing over the Benediction, just so I can try to get a sense of the format, even though it could be a pretty big blunder to pass the Benediction. Yeah, I don't know. I think this is good enough. It seems like card advantage can be potentially pretty strong in a format like this. So I need to double click. Yeah, so I think there's a good chance like the spikier pick there is the Benediction, but we don't know that yet because we don't know the format. Also, oh, I just remembered as soon as I took that, not only were a bunch of people saying that white was strong, they were also saying blue was weak, so that bodes poorly for me. Okay, let's think about Tide Hollow Strix versus Cathari Screecher. Another Court Archers, by the way, totally reasonable card. Number 2 Firefield Ogre. There's also Cloud Heath Drake, which is fine. Deft Duelist is reasonable too. So basically, what I'm thinking about here is how much does it limit me if I take Tide Hollow Strix? So I can play this card in a Grixis deck, or I can play this card in an Esper deck. But one thing that you might be reminded of looking at like some of this stuff is if I just take a blue card, I can also play it in like a Bant deck, or just blue-white or whatever. So I think for that reason, I'm down to take a Screecher. Yeah, I think this is fine. Just try to stay open a little bit. And I think that it's relatively common to end up in 2 colors in this format actually, which is very strange in my opinion, but just from the primer that I was reading. I think we're going to have some tough picks this pack where we're choosing between like the Tide Hollow Strix and like the First Strike Shroud Doodaroo. Oh, okay, interesting. So now we have really good red cards. So Rockslide Elemental I think is quite good. There's also Magma Spray and Blightning. I think I'm least interested in Blightning. There's also Rockcaster Platoon, second Necrogenesis going around as well. Also second Sigil Blessing, I think. I think I want to take Magma Spray. It's actually kind of a non-bow with the Rock Slide, which is funny because it exiles, so the thing never dies for the Rock Slide. But yeah, I think just taking a nice cheap removal spell is going to make sense, especially if I'm trying to play like a slower, more controlling deck. And my opponents are trying to like run me over with Exalted Creatures or something like that. It's possible that I would even splash this, like let's say I end up like Dimir splashing red or something. Okay, so this time we're looking at Deft Duelist versus Bloodpire Elemental versus Cloud Heath Drake. This one's really close. I don't think I'm ever taking the Drake here, but I can take a 2-drop, which would help my curve enormously, or I can take like a 5-mana removal, basically, in the Bloodpire, which is not horrible, but it's definitely on the slower side. I kind of want to take Deft Duelist, which is not something I would normally do in this kind of spot, but I just feel like curve is really going to matter. If I end up being in red, I might not even regret the Bloodpire. What about Esper Charm? That's reasonable. I just don't want to put myself into too many colors. I'm thinking I can maybe try to play a streamlined like blue-white deck. I don't think Esper Charm is bad by any stretch, and this could absolutely be wrong, but I think I'm just going to try it. think I like where we're at here so far. We got past a rare that I think is strong. We have another blue card we can basically play no matter what. Seems like we're getting rewarded here as we're now able to take just another Deft Duelist, and at this point it seems like we're kind of going all in. We can maybe be blue-white, try to splash red for Magma Spray, which is kind of weird. Skeletal Cathari I think is fine. Not in love with Welkin Guide. I think the Jessian Infiltrator is pretty strong, but it's also an enemy color pair. But I also might end up in some enemy color pairs or something like that. I think I just want more 2-drops. Also, these things I just realized are amazing on blocks. Just have like 4 power of First Strike on blocks if you have 2 of them just sitting there untapped. Okay, here we go. So now we have a pretty nice pack. I think this time I am going to take the Esper Charm. Hindering Light I don't think is a bad card by any stretch, but I actually expect to get other ones. The Crumbling Necropolis potentially kind of holding the whole fort here together. If I end up trying to play a greedy deck that has Esper Charm and Magma Spray in it. But yeah, I think I'm happy enough with an Esper Charm. Also Hindering Light when I have, yeah, I was just getting there myself, Airmath, like multiple Shroud things plus a card that only works if the opponent targets my stuff. It's pretty awkward design. Might even be better to take a Relic of Progenitus if there weren't an Esper Charm in the pack, but yeah, we'll take the Charm. There's also the Jungle Weaver or whatever, the 5/6 reach for 7 that cycles for 2. I think that guy can be pretty nice chonker. Okay, interesting. So I think Spell Snip is playable. There's also a Cavern Thoktar. If I end up in like Bant, do I just want like a 6 mana 5/5 vanilla? Probably not. I think Coma Veil kind of sucks. But the best thing about Spell Snip is that it cycles. Like, this is not a good card, but I do think it's a playable. I also now have the Deft Duelist Sigil Blessing combo available to me. Just tons of combos with these Deft Duelists here. But yeah, let's just take the Spell Snip. Yeah. Oh, nice, and we wheel a Cloudheath Drake. So this is almost exactly what we were kind of hoping for here. Jesse and Lookout could actually be playable, but we don't need it. Certainly not at this point over a card that's like actively good for us. So, ooh, okay, the Platoon. Now this guy I think is a reason to be in green, and I can be in green with just a splash here. It's only a little bit awkward. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, the lands are really good, right? But I think this Platoon is like actively good for me, so I'm excited about that too. There might be some matchups where I can't afford to put 7 mana 5/7 in my deck, and there might be, I mean, it's possible that I don't get there on the green mana for the activation, or probably the most likely thing would be that, oh, another Esper Charm, sweet. Blood Pirate Elemental going this late I think is actually a bad sign for me. But we will just take another Esper Charm, and we might even be able to cycle Resounding Wave in this kind of deck. Okay, nice, yeah. Or we could take our Brilliant Ultimatum, Pog, put our Deft Duelists into play for like 7 mana. Perfect. Whoa. Okay, do the cards really have to get this enormous? I think these cards all suck. We'll take the... Whoops. God, that was so loud. I don't understand why that was so loud. Yeah. We took the... there we go. It's a little quieter. We took the blue card there just for signaling, because blue is like our main color. It is very large. Okay. All right, can we get some more playables in this one? So there's Fairy Mechanist, which I don't think is particularly good. There's Absorb This, which can work if I end up... Please don't make me play like Mana Silex or like Unstable Frontier. I guess Unstable Frontier isn't like the literal worst. Yeah. Yeah, I do kind of miss unplayables because I think they add to the tension of draft environments, and I do think that's helpful. I kind of want to take like Spore Burst out of this pack. It's like a semi-hate draft, semi-like speculative pick if I do end up in green. Because like, what else am I taking? It's like Absorb This as like more playable fixing than like Mana Silex or Unstable Frontier. There's Kaleidostone, which is like fine, but it's pretty clunky. Fairy Mechanist when I have how many artifacts? Probably one that I actually want to play. I think I can pretty easily talk myself into the Spore Burst here. And yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'm actually going to end up in Bant, but I like having outs to that. Sure. This pack also just kind of sucks, I think, so. I'm really happy we got the 2 deft duelists, though. Feels like a really big part of what we're trying to do. Okay, I think it's a... there's another Spore Burst. I think it's a Traumatic Visions now. It's a land cycler that's on color for us, and we still don't actually know if we're playing green or black or whatever. I think I'm happy enough with the Traumatic Visions here. Just double check the pack, see if there's anything I'm missing. The green cards in the pack are notably not very good for me at all, except for Spore Burst, which is specifically like quote-unquote good on the splash. But even then, I'm effectively trying to play like 4 mana make 3 1/1s, and I'm not even sure that's a card I would want to play in this format. At least not that I would really want to play that. Okay, let's take this. Ooh, Esper Cormorants. That's a very good card for me. I think I have to take that over Traumatic Visions. There's also Telemann Performance. Volcanic Fallout is a busted card, by the way. Okay, 5 mana, reveal, okay, creature, mill the non-creatures, and then, sure. So it's basically a bribery for, like, a random creature. So I can't imagine passing Esper Cormorants when I'm more or less locked into blue-white. It's super nicely statted. The other cards in the pack, I mean, there's a Traumatic Visions, which we have established that is something I would like, but I think it's just a slam dunk. Phantom Monster here. Oh, wow. Okay, well, holy crap. Okay, I was like, it can't get better than Esper Cormorants. Yes, it can. How about Aethersworn Adjudicator? This card is completely and totally busted. This card is beyond broken. And there are some sick wheels for us in the pack. I would be thrilled with the Vidalcan Outlander. Esper Cormorants shouldn't wheel. Yeah. Even Trailblazer, another card that shouldn't wheel. At this point, the Fairy Mechanists, I'm actively going to be interested in trying to wheel. I don't know how this card got passed to me. I'm not going to... We're not going to ask questions, though. I'm just going to take it, make sure I don't mispick. And we are 100% to be splashing black now. This card is so, so good. Okay, and another very good pack for me. So now we have Trailblazer versus Vidalcan Outlander. So Trailblazer is like a totally fine card. I think I'm actually supposed to take the Outlander here. Just like having a creature with pro red seems like a nice hate card and a way to just like win some games that I otherwise like shouldn't be allowed to. It's a tough question though, because like if I can expect to wheel an Outlander, maybe it's not super important to take this one, but I do really like taking a 2-drop when I can, especially because I already have so much action on 3 mana compared. I could see this being wrong. I could see Trailblazer being better, but if I only got to put 1 Outlander or 1 Trailblazer into my deck, I think I would choose the Outlander, at least at the moment. So. Oh, nice. Frontline Sage. I love that card. I think I just snap it up here without a second thought. We can look at the pack, but still. The one awkward thing about having such a good card in your deck with Covenant of Minds is like if I ever flip the Adjudicator, my opponent should just always mill the Adjudicator, right? They should never let me just have that guy. But yeah, Frontline Sage is awesome. And I think cards are supposed to start wheeling now. Yeah, okay, this is my first pack. So I can take Absorb Vis. Black is already the splash. I don't love that. Kaleidostone. I don't love that either. I think I'm going to take a Fairy Mechanist. I am not sure I want to put this card into my deck, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4 artifact creatures at this point. and I think they're all good enough. Yeah. That's another great reason to have taken the Outlander over the 2/1 flyer, by the way. Or it's not a, I don't know why I called it a 2/1 flyer. We do have some nice artifacts, yeah. Huh, now there's another Liatao. I could hate draft that as well, but I think I'm supposed to take the Mechanist. The Mechanists do work well with each other. Again, I do have the Adjudicator in my deck, so I can find that. But taking 4 mana 2/2 flyer, sometimes vanilla, is not a great place to be. I want to make sure I don't run out of time with this pick, though. Also, Fleshformer, by the way, totally busted card. If anyone's doing the 5-color thing, we didn't see the Child of Alara or whatever wheel, but we did see the Fleshformer wheel, so I think that's a good sign that hopefully nobody, like if someone's doing the 5-color thing, they're not doing the Fleshformer. The other thing about Fleshformers, I'm just realizing, I think you can activate it with the, oh wow, now we have this pick again. I only have 30 seconds. I think it's another Outlander. I think this improves my curve a lot, and now that I have double Mechanist, I think I just have to take this guy. Controlled Instinct's not looking terrible, by the way. But sorry, Aven Trailblazer, we will pass another one of you. Yeah, I think the Outlander's good, and it's just nice to have 2 drops, especially when the remaining pack is Alara Reborn, right, and every card is going to be gold. I could take Esperzoa. Part of me wants to hate draft this Outlander, but I don't have any black cards. If this were like pro blue or pro white, I would be more incentivized to take that guy. But we can take Esperzoa, even if I'm not going to play it. There's also the Esperzoa Fairy Mechanist combo, which is interesting. There's now Court Homunculus, which is like actually pretty good if I'm super deep into the artifact nonsense. I don't think I should be hate drafting here. I think I should actually be just trying to maximize my chances of quote-unquote being able to play the artifact deck. Yeah, I don't know why it's like, when it gets to those last few picks, oh wait, I was totally wrong about this thing not wheeling. So, funny story, I actually think Craniosaurus, or however you pronounce this card, is pretty good. So 5 mana for a 5/2, obviously not great. Pump it for the first time, it goes to a 5/5. Pump it for the second time, goes to 8 toughness, and then from there it's like pretty insane, right? Like, how are you ever killing a creature with more than 8 toughness? I guess my Vidalcan Outlanders are pretty good against it. Oh, Enigma Sphinx. I guess we're just taking that, huh? I mean, Wall of Denial's obviously powerful. Okay, so this is the set with the land cyclers, the dual colored land cyclers. So there'll be the 2/4, the Mark Tedden Island. Yeah, that is pretty nice. Yeah, the 2/4 that finds islands or swamps, and then there will be the 3/6 that finds plains or islands, and then there will be border posts in those colors too. Yeah, I'm gonna take the huge flyer. Oh god, yeah, that would be disaster. Okay, so I think this is Slam Dunk Mistvein Border Post, not close. Glass Dust Hulk is the other castable card for us, and it is a good one. It's good with our Mechanists. It's a 1-mana cycler. Oh, there's actually Sown Eye Drake on the splash too, potentially, but I think I can literally never pass Border Post in this spot. Oh shoot, Behemoth Sledge. I think it's hate drafting time, folks. Oh wow, Spellbreaker Behemoth. Dear God. The cards in the pack are so good. I think I'm hate drafting Behemoth Sledge. The other option for me is Aethersworn Shield Mage, which is actually a pretty good card for my deck. Yeah, I have I have like exactly Dispeller's Capsule and I guess Spell Snip to deal with that thing. I would rather, I mean, this one is at least tough to cast. Let's get that guy out of there. We're not going to be able to cast it, sadly, but our splashes are good enough. Okay, so we now have Brain Bite, but we also have Architects of Will. Oh, we have Ardent Plea too. So Ardent Plea is currently guaranteed to hit one of my 2-mana creatures. It doesn't even cascade into the border post if I cut both the 1-mana cards. So basically, do I want to have 3 mana cascade into a 2-drop Exalted as a card in my deck? And I think the answer is probably yes. I don't think my mana fixing is good enough for me to play Brainbiter Architects of Will, but I could be mistaken. I mean, I think Architects is just not the pick. I think I should either take... Yeah, I could see that potentially. Wait, can this blow up? This is enchantments, right? Yeah, because it's Mortify. Rainbite is very good. I think I'm going to take Ardent Plea. Just lock up another playable for the deck. Or try to. Okay, ooh, so Wall of Denial. I think Wall of Denial's like actively quite good in our deck. There's also Identity Crisis, which is kind of cool. Bant Sojourners, the Sojourners are normally much more playable than they seem. There's also Bant Sureblade, and I'm really used to Bant Sureblade just being hard to cast Goblin Piker. But I do think that, well, I guess we don't have a ton of multicolored permanents, but we do have some. I still think the pick is Wall of Denial. I think being able to just like brick wall your opponent's biggest threat, more or less no matter what, is very strong. Oh, notably, Ardent Plea Cascade into Bant Sureblade does give me a 3/2 first strike. So that's neat. I think I want to take the wall. This deck just wants to survive, I think. Oh man, this is a tough one now. There are a bunch of cards for us. So there's Enlisted Worm, which is just a great magic card, but I don't think I'm supposed to hate draft. But now we have Sureblade versus either Cast Knight versus Shield Mage. Yeah, this is very tough, I think. I could honestly just hate draft from this pack, which is maybe kind of sickening. I have a minute to decide, which is nice. I could take the Shield Mage, which is powerful. Part of me just wants to take the Sureblade. There's also Aethercast Knight as just a good blocker that happens to have Exalted. I think this is one of the toughest picks in the draft. I'm going to take the Sureblade, I think. This is really, really difficult. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I honestly have not a clue. I guess, you know what? Let's take Aethercast Knight, actually. It's an artifact. Okay. Ooh, Talon Trooper very late. Yeah, Sureblade was probably the better choice. Now there's a Pale Recluse and the Wildfield Border Post. It's like, oh, look at all the green fixing for the Enlisted Worm and the Behemoth Sledge. But Talon Trooper's totally playable. Whoops. I don't think I want to. Yeah, I think that's too greedy, because I don't think I'm going to get more than one piece of green fixing. Yeah. And Talon Trooper's just a totally fine card for my deck. So we'll just take the Trooper. Oh, Glassdust Hulk. Okay, this card's totally playable. Sure. We've really maxed out these Fairy Mechanists, which I like. Oh, Vithian Renegades. We could hate draft that too. Hate drafting gold cards is so weird. No, I think we're good, because there are two other Gruul cards in the pack, and I think they're probably better most of the time. So now what are we doing? I kind of want to take... I wanted to take Jund Sojourners, because it's easy on the mana, and it can just go into somebody's deck. I think I'm going to take maybe the Hushblade or something instead, because that's also easy on the mana. We're not really in bad shape to this guy. I guess we're not really in bad shape to this one either. You know what? I could take Colossal Might. Let's take the Skyclaw Thrash, I think. That guy flipping flying can be annoying for us, potentially. I don't think we literally ever play Architects of Will in this deck. I think Naya Sojourners can actually be pretty annoying, and it is just like a green mana to cycle it. I think Fight to the Death is pretty bad. Identity Crisis. Part of me just wants to take the 2-drop, even though my 2-drops do really like destroy that thing. I guess Identity Crisis can destroy me though. Somebody can just beat me down with the Ceradon. Well, it's double white and double black. Yeah, whatever. Let's just take the Yearling. Okay, these cards are not good. I don't think I'm in bad shape against a Grizzled Liatao. Vectis Dominator might actually be pretty annoying, but let's take the Armor card. don't want to get cheesed out by this. I guess they're both pretty cheesy. Yeah, I don't know. The second half of pack 3 I did not love, but I didn't love the first half of pack 2 either. So I think our deck is still totally solid. All right. Okay, so now we're into deck building. Let's cut everything. Start with the cards we know we want to play. Let's start with all the 2-drops. Okay. And then now 3-drops. Like we always play Wall of Denial, always play Talon Trooper. We can play these two for sure. We can figure out the other stuff later. This is kind of like 2-mana fixing, but we can worry about fixing later. 4-drops, we have Cormorants. How do we do a different sort? Sort by mana value. Okay. We've potentially nothing in white. I think we are playing the Mechanists in this deck. Just have 2 of them. We can sideboard them out if something weird happens. Definitely playing this guy. I think we're supposed to play this. We'll put the... Oh, I have like no removal. We can play Resounding Wave as like crappy interaction. I can do the same with Spell Snip. I'm at 15 cards. How much time do I have? I have just under 8 minutes. Adjudicator is super sick, isn't it? Let's put the Enigma Sphinx into the deck. Anything else from the gold cards here that we want? Can I move this? Yes. Can I move this? And this. Okay, so we can play Glass Dust Hulk. It seems pretty harmless to put that in the deck. Pretend this is in its own 1-mana slot. We have 3 mana fixers here. I only want to count one of them as a spell, which means we're looking to go up 5 cards here. I do think that I'm going to want to play the Esper Charms, but let's take a look. Let's add an Ardent Plea. There's no awkwardness with Ardent Plea and like a 2-mana counter or an X spell, anything like that in this deck, which is good to know. I can put Spell Snip and Resounding Wave into the deck, and then I'm kind of left with the like quote-unquote artifact package here, where it's like they need other artifacts to be not only good but like playable. So this and this, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, 18. So if I just add all these cards, then it'll just bring me up automatically to 22, and then that'll just be the deck. But I have to make a decision now based on the artifacts in the artifact package. So let's take a look. How many artifacts do I have? I feel like I have kind of a crap ton, but it's not just how many artifacts do I have, it's how many artifacts am I okay bouncing. And I might not even be okay bouncing the Fairy Mechanist. So I'm certainly not okay bouncing Adjudicator or Cloud Heath Drake. This, I mean, if I end up with just like 50 mana, sure. I'm not really okay with bouncing Cormorants, so I'm only okay with bouncing Homunculus, which is not in the deck, the Outlanders, the Knight, the Mechanists sometimes. This feels like it should be an artifact creature to me, but it isn't. So I think I just get a little greedier on the mana, pay a little less attention to the artifact stuff. Hello? Okay, so I now have 5 minutes. This is going to be my deck. I have to figure out... Let's see, can I just add everything here? Yeah, Border Post is an artifact too, that's a good point, and that one is okay to bounce. I think I want to leave this stuff in the board for now. Yeah. Okay, sort, mana value, or whoops, shoot, color. Okay. Oh, I have 0 mono white cards, that's hilarious. So every... Okay, so I have these. I certainly need to play the first swamp. Let's just see what this thing suggests. So lands, and then we need to go 1 here. We need to go, okay, so let's go like 9, 7. But that doesn't even necessarily seem correct. I mean, it might be. This is another blue source, so that brings me up to 10, not to mention the border post. So maybe that is okay, actually. But am I really okay with 1 swamp? I have 3 black sources. Okay, so let me double count the blue sources and the white sources. I only have 4 minutes too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or wait, no, for the, oh, it doesn't tell me how many cards are in the columns. Scroll up, no, that doesn't work either. So I have 9, 7, 1, scroll up, okay, 12 here. So I have 22 blue pips. This sucks. I'm not gonna have enough time to do this. To do it correctly, that is. But that might just be how it goes. Yeah, let's just do add lands. Wait, why does it have, oh shoot, I miscounted. I just almost submitted a 42 card deck. Okay, let's go down. Jeez. Okay. I almost just submitted 42 cards after all that tanking and everything. So this hand's a mulligan because we don't have black mana, but we do have a looter, and it is just a reasonable hand. Don't know what the opponent's up to. Wait, I don't actually know how to... Wait, to your turn, right? I need to figure out how to do this. Okay, to main step. Okay, island, I guess, and then to my turn. Help, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, opponent's blue-red. They're passing. Okay, we'll go to main step again. Plains, and then just pass once again. I don't care if I'm giving up info or whatever. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'll probably take a look. Okay, opponent's Jeskai. Wow, Jeskai into the Grixis Obelisk. That's pretty interesting. So they're doing some nonsense here. Okay, so we'll go to main step again. I'm really worried I'm going to click the wrong button there and just lose the game. But for now, let's go island. I think the faster way to do it, to cast a spell, is to do this, and then do that, and then done. And then I think it's to your turn again. Wonder how many cards I'm going to end up discarding the hand size. Want to try to remember I can get my attack for 1 with the frontline sage, but that's fine. So I tried to submit a 9/7 mana base in terms of plains and islands, not in that order, and then I cut 1 from each. Okay, so the opponent's doing nothing here. Alright, so let's go to main step. Oh, the Mechanist, interesting. I think I'm supposed to play the Cormorants. Let's start by playing plains. Okay, done. Attack for my 1. See if the opponent feels like killing it. Oh shoot. Okay, I'm already getting destroyed. Alright, well, it's good to know that they have the Shield Mage. So they basically get to eat my guy for free, which obviously sucks, but at least we know about it. It's not a very good card against me either. Maybe I was super greedy by making this play. Yeah. Okay. Just have to make sure I don't go past my second main phase, and then now we'll just do this. And done. And then to your turn, I guess. That sucks. Okay, opponent has 4 cards in hand. They're seriously doing some nonsense here. They have the natural Tron and a third, and the Unstable Frontier, so their domain. Oh wow, and they just have the Grixis Slave Driver. So I'm already losing, basically, is what I'm gathering from this. Okay, to main step. Okay, so let's start with, we can take some hits from a 4/4. Let's start with the Mechanist. See if we find anything. Wait, oh, I tapped the wrong way, whatever. Done. I should have enough hits that I should get something here. Never mind. I don't know, whatever. Land, and then I think I need to try to race, because I'm just going to be taking damage here. I can trade my 2/2 for theirs. I'm already in a really bad spot though, which sucks. Attack. I'm not going to double block ever. Done. Done. Okay, let's go to next turn. Get this out of here. Okay. I'm actually not even behind by half a minute, which is shocking to me. But I am getting crushed. So I've been paying so much attention to time, I didn't stop to think about how badly I'm doing in the actual game. Like, I just have no good interaction for the Slave Driver. This is an LTB too, which means my bounce spell isn't even good against it. I might have actually had to plan on double blocking. But I also think I lose the game if that goes wrong, so I think it's reasonable to do this. I really needed my looter to live. My looter dying was horrible for me. But I think it was right to attack. I mean, maybe not. I don't know, I'm obviously not attacking in that spot next time. Oh, whoops, I'm just sitting there with my clock ticking down. Okay. Okay. Done. Done. Okay. Opponent's not doing anything. They have 3 cards in hand. Okay, let's go to main step. Deft Duelist. Okay, that's not bad at all. Because with 2 of these, I can actually just wall out the Slave Driver, which is really sick. So let's go Covenant of Minds. Oh, select an opponent. Come on. Okay. Done. And then the opponent has to figure it out, right? So I reveal Deft Duelist, Esper Charm Island. They're definitely giving me these cards. If I find Swamp, then I'm going off. I do think I misbuilt my mana base. I was pretty sure I should have like 1 more Swamp if I'm putting like multiple black cards in like that. But yeah, of course they do give me those cards. Play Plains. Done. Done. Attack. Done. And then I think at this point we can just go to next turn. Great news is if we draw Swamp, which we don't have a ton of in our deck, and we actually bottomed a mana fixer with our Mechanist. Did Mechanist reveal the cards? How do I look at my graveyard? Graveyard. Okay, done. This one. Look at. Okay, so I didn't reveal. Yeah, I definitely need more black mana in this deck. Pretty sure. Not just because of how the game is played out, but yeah, anyway. So I'm going to 12 life here. The opponent didn't do anything for that whole turn cycle. They could have the absolute nuts, though. They could have the 2/2 that grows and shrinks something else and gains fear. They could have the 5 mana 6/6 mythic, whatever. Okay, done. Obviously I have to take the damage. Done. And then the hope is if the opponent doesn't have any kind of pump spell or whatever, yeah, once again, they're just not doing anything. Now they have 4 cards in hand, so I have to hope they're like mega flooded to main step. Okay, there's the Crumbling Necropolis. That is spicy. So let's just play this now. Done. Begin combat. Maybe I wonder if they're holding cards in hand for my Esper Charms. But I didn't want to mind rot them anyway, I just want to draw cards. Okay, beginning combat. Go. Attacker. Done. Done. Whoops, that's not the right way to do that. Whatever, I tapped that the wrong way. Alright. To next turn. Okay, and now we just pray to be stable here. Opponent keeps pausing on end of turn. They're probably just using to... Wait, I thought there was a 2 end of turn shortcut. Maybe there isn't. Oh, jeez, are you serious? That's insane. Okay, so now we lose. Okay. And I'm way down on life too, so now I actually need to try to multi-block, and I probably still lose, even if the block works. Wow. Opponent just absolutely annihilates me. Okay. Well, sure enough, this player does seem to know what they're doing. I'm not even sure it would be a different game if I hadn't, if I hadn't chump attacked with my looter, because the Volcanic Fallout just kills all that stuff anyway. Wow. Okay, so the opponent's already shown me a lot of stuff I need to play around. I need to maybe try to get a little more, but we can't even really get aggressive versus this. I guess one thing I can do here is I can just mind drop them. If I just assume I'm dead, which I think I am, then I can mind drop them, get a little more info, and then concede. They already know I have the Esper Charm, so. But then I'm sort of revealing that I have no outs. Okay, upkeep, let's go to Ardent Plea. So what does that do? It puts 2/3 chance of putting the whatever it is into play, the pro red guy, which doesn't help, or 1/3 chance of putting the 1/3 into play, which also doesn't help. I think I'm... Okay, let's go to this, and then, yeah, I think we just want to mind drop. I really don't like the concede play. I don't know, whatever. Let's just go for the mind drop. Oh, and I tapped incorrectly again. Target you. Done. Graveyard. Just 2 lands. Okay, so they were super flooded. So I think I'd really... Part of me is like, just concede, and part of me is like, but I can draw the 7-mana Sphinx. I guess I play on. In that case, I was almost certainly supposed to draw 2 cards rather than mind rotting them, but whatever. Okay, done. Oh, wow. We hit Wall of Denial. Or wait, oh, we can't. Debated. Okay, done. Land, and then to next turn. Yes, we cascaded into this card. Oh no, we didn't. That's impossible. It was just my revealed zone. That was quite the roller coaster. That would have been one of my... Actually, you know what's really funny about that? I mean, I'm not sure when that was revealed, but if I just played the divination, I might have just found that naturally. Okay. Block. Done. Okay, another one of those, sure. Let's just go to next turn. That's probably safe. Oh, and the Grixis Illusionist. Okay, sure. So wait, somehow I'm down to 3 here. I guess I was already there. Alright, done. Wait, I hit to next turn. Why is it not doing that? Okay, let's go to main step. Kathari Screecher. Black, blue, white. I definitely shouldn't have mind routed them. Draw 2 cards. Done. This is so awkward. Now I can't multi-block. Yay. And if I bounce their thing, like I already said before, they make a 2/2. I think I'm supposed to just, like, throw away my board, though. Wait, my opponent's at 9 life. I can maybe just kill them with my 2/2 flyer. Okay, let's go land. Done. Blue, white, white. We could win this game, technically. Not very easily to next turn. The problem is... Well, there are a lot of problems. But I can hit them for 3. Done. Opponent only has 1 card in hand. Okay. Declare attackers. Done. Done. Oh, I just realized my Sphinx, even though it's awesome, can cascade into the wrong card in combat. I should have hit... Wait, I thought I did hit to next turn. Maybe I didn't. Okay, Esper Panorama. Okay, so, I mean, we can maybe kill them here. Yeah. To next turn, whatever. I don't know how the opponent got to 9 life, but the fact that they're there makes me think that I have, like, a non-zero chance. I guess they took a couple hits for 3, maybe 3 hits for 3 even, and they dealt themselves 2 damage. Yeah, that's exactly how it happened, isn't it? Okay, done. Oh wow, there's the Sphinx. Okay, so I guess I'm supposed to do that, and then that actually kills them if I find a blocker, because 6 power in the air. Okay, so done, and then let's just cast this sucker right now. Is this just gonna be the luckiest comeback ever? The, like, literally was, like, hovering the concede button, decided to keep playing. So we need to hit anything other than the counter spell here. Technically we have a second counter we could hit too, which I wasn't thinking about. Aethersworn Adjudicator. Yes. Okay. I think I pass. Done. Okay. Yeah, we've almost won this game. We actually can still lose. I'm really glad I didn't attack. That not attack was pretty clutch. Okay, so go to declare blockers. This one here, this one there. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. Okay, so they have the zombie. So here's where I have to make sure I don't mess up clicking through things, so I gotta make sure I slow down if necessary. How much mana is this? This is 8 to cycle, and I actually have the 8. So let's go for an attack. I could actually lose this game if I use the wrong mode on the resounding silence or whatever. Okay. I mean, the opponent has to know that I can just untap this guy. I assume they just go for the unearth here. They might just concede, because I can untap, block, and then shoot the 4/4. Funny thing is, if the Grixis Illusionist were Reef Shaman, I probably would lose this game. Yeah, so here comes the Unearth. It's 4 mana to do this. Make sure we go to... Wait, it doesn't matter if I go to beginning of combat. I should go to declare attackers. I don't know. And they can't get me with a counterspell either because I'm not casting a spell. So I think now let's do this. Cycling. Black, white, blue, white, blue, white, blue, white. Select you, select you. All right. Oh, classic 23 turn game. Okay. But wait, maybe it counts your turns plus the opponent's turns, because that doesn't feel quite right. Okay. Sort, mana value. Pretty sure that was a sick game. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I literally was about to concede. I think a lot of people would have conceded in my spot too. Yeah. I hate how this stuff works, by the way. I think it's fine to do this. I'm not even sure if it's the right swamp art, and I don't want to give away any info, so let's just go add lands. Okay, now let's actually think about the sideboard. How much time do I have? I have 2 minutes. Jeez, that was intense. I don't think I want the capsule. I don't think blowing up my opponent's obelisk is where I want to be. What was the most threatening thing my opponent had? Just the 4/4? Okay, let's just submit. Maybe I should save this too. I don't know. Whatever. So now I guess I have my... Do I have my the wrong deck submitted? I don't know. Okay, this is a good hand. I have to watch out for the 2 damage to everything thing again. So I guess maybe I go turn 2 Death Duelist, turn 3 Land Cycle. Ay, ay, ay. That was intense. Decides to mulligan. We're gonna sneak this one. I want to get faster with this client. That's my goal. But I also don't want to mess up. I need to eat too. I don't know if I'm actually going to get a chance to eat or not. Let me try to ask in this server. Why is my clock draining? Oh, great question. Let's see. Let's go to next turn. If they put me on the draw, that'd be hilarious. Are you sure my clock was draining? Maybe it was just a few seconds. Okay. To main step. Go, draw planes, whatever. Land. To your turn, go. Oh, that's weird. Okay, planes. They're super far off from red, so we can actually just run these suckers out. Unless they go like land obelisk, then maybe that's not the case. Okay. To your turn. Okay, now they have double red. 2/2 pro red. Yeah, that would be sick. Okay, let's go to main step. Oh, the adjudicator's already there. I think I need to make them have it in terms of the whatever you call it guy. Because I'm going to be developing the Mechanist anyway. Like, it's going to be a 2-for-1, right? The worst would be if they play an X3 and then I can't attack. That would actually be a disaster. To next turn, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Opponent's also down on cards. Okay, this guy. So this actually just trades for one of my dudes. So I am totally set against this. So we can go to next turn. We're going to attack with 1, leave 1 back. Done. Spell snip. That's whatever. Wait, oh, I'm in draw step. We'll just give them free info. Who cares? We don't get to play the adjudicator on curve this way, but that's fine. I can't see how this works. I don't know, whatever. Get this out of here, please. Leave. Okay, to your turn. You figure it out. Okay, somebody started watching. Okay, there's the wall of denial. Sure. +2. So we get to start alpha striking thanks to this Vidalcan Outlander. I think I'm really not in a hurry to develop my mana or anything. They didn't attack, which I think is probably correct. I don't know. Okay, let's go to main step. Find Esper Charm. Now things are getting clunky. I don't actually think I'm supposed to change my play though. So let's go done, begin combat, alpha, done, done. Definitely block 1, you might block 2. You get to play the pro-red guy. Oh, and you can't Slave of Bolus the pro-red guy either. Take 4 maybe? That would be really nice for me. I would love to draw Island. Swamp would also be... Actually, Swamp is just a better draw, isn't it? But still. Okay, opponent contemplating the block. Looks like they only blocked the 1. End combat. This guy. Done. Now to next turn. Okay, opponent's down to 12. Swamp cycle? Oh. Because I wanted to cast my... Yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to get aggressive here. I figure I will draw the lands eventually, but I won't always necessarily be able to pressure the board this way. Brain Bite. Okay, well that's obviously very strong. Potentially a punish for the way I've done things here. I get to cycle Spell Snip here. That's what I really should have done. But we still get to do that. I didn't hit, just in case we'll hit F3. So they might just take the Adjudicator. Adjudicator can't actually kill the Wall of Denial. But we just get to keep alpha-ing here, and they're not affecting the board yet. They need to dig for their Pyroclasm, and it's not even that good. I mean, it's a, what is it, a 3 for 2? Tier 3, watch my stream, don't watch the game. Come on. Alright, what do they take? They took the Crazy Bomb, not a huge surprise. Unstable Frontier, whatever. I do think it was best to cycle Spell Snip main phase, but whatever. Okay, begin combat. Yeah, Firefield Ogre is just buns. Okay. Attacker and combat. At this point I'm just gonna cycle. Oh, Mistvein Border Post. Now I think, am I allowed to, no, I'm not allowed to get land here still, right? Because, let's go Border Post. Oh, whoops, I'm in draw step, whatever. This one, yes. This, basic, done. Plains, this. We're storming here. Storm count 2, done. Done. Begin combat. Oh, they're now blocking the Duelist, which I think is good for me. No, I guess, yeah, I probably should have, huh? Because I'm at 20, I'm fine to trade 2 for 4. Yeah, that would have been better, good call. gonna chalk that one up to me being really hungry and just wanting the game to end. But if I really wanted the game to end, I should have attacked, right? Anyway. But now, actually starting next turn, we just get to pass with 5 mana cancel, which is kind of sick. But the Fallout can't be countered, so that's good to remember. So if they have the Fallout, it's a 2-for-1 now. Okay, Igneous Pouncer, they're gonna cycle it. What are they looking for? Just lands? Really unclear. The good news is I think it's going to be almost impossible for me to lose once we untap with the Dramatic Visions. Okay, they find Mountain. They should have tapped Unstable Frontier there, probably. Not that it matters. Funny thing is, not only is the Fallout a 2-for-1 that I can't counter, but it deals 2 very relevant points of damage to them. Okay, done. Okay, do not care about that. J. John, we are beating someone in our first match of XMage here. We have an Alara block draft. Also great to see you. Welcome to the stream. I almost conceded game 1 when I wasn't dead. Last turn, I missed an attack for 2. It's much less egregious than almost conceding for no reason. Done. Also, this player is a really good deck. There's the Fallout, as expected. Done. Nice thing is I actually just get to pass the turn with Divination / the counter up. Okay, take the damage. They're down to 6. We're not in great shape after this counter. Well, I did make one incorrect play as a result of it, which was with my Esper Charm, I Mind Rotted them when I should have Divinationed. But still. Oh, and they Brain Bited me, so they know about the Vision, they know about the Resounding. Wait, what? They have their own Enigma Sphinx? That's disgusting. That's not allowed. Okay. I guess we can hit done and let the Cascade trigger happen. So there are 2 Enigma Sphinxes going around this draft, which is ridiculous. Okay, let's go ahead. Counter. Select a spell. I'm actually not winning anymore because I no longer have any attacks. Okay, done. Upkeep. Let's go to main step. Cormorants. Okay, there we go. Can't double spell just yet, but that's okay. Does the thing hit the graveyard, or does it... I don't remember. Wait, how do I see graveyard? Okay, it does hit the graveyard, so I don't have to worry about that sucker again. At least not for a minute. And let's just go to next turn. Okay. Only down to 11 minutes, so in theory I could have time to eke out a game 3 if I like blundered this. But it feels like we should be in good shape to take this down. I just want to know if I can fix my mana base before being thrown into the next match. Yeah, the blue-white wall is pretty sick. It's not just a Doomblade because, like, here's a card that's in my deck. Not that one. Not that one. Aethersworn Adjudicator. So, sure, this has Shroud, but the Adjudicator is still going to be completely insane. So it's not a Doomblade, but, you know. You know, not everything is Aethersworn Adjudicator, yeah. Yeah, sadly they had Brain Bite for that one. Opponent has 3 cards in hand. I'm feeling pretty good overall. We could... I guess we can't really... Wait, what? Oh, are they blowing up my black source? Oh, they blow up my 3/3 flyer. I mean, that's not great for me, but blowing up the black source might have been worse. Okay. Still can't attack or block. We're going to need more action here. We're just going to play our Divination. I could Mind Rot them. But I'm not really afraid of their hand if the most powerful thing they're doing is just destroy my 3/3 flyer and then play land. Yeah, okay, so end turn. Let's go to main step. Necropolis, there it is. Now let's go blue, white, black. Draw some crads. I did this wrong. Yeah, the Mind Rot I think is not a good play. Okay, fine. Island, sure, whatever. This. Done. And then we still can't actually attack here, but starting next turn we get in 1 point of damage, which obviously is not exciting, but whatever. Okay, and then to next turn. Done. And now I have to count my mana for the Resounding. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lands plus the border post, so 6, so I go to 7, so I should play Necropolis next turn. Okay. It's nice that the silence also cycles, or whatever this guy is, the Resounding Wave, maybe? Called it the wrong card name, it's fine. Under 10 minutes now, but the opponent's actually lower on clock than I am. Do I go for the timeout win in my first match on a new client versus a nice opponent? Probably not. Probably not. Okay, there's that guy again, but I still have a pro-red creature. The most annoying thing about that is I now have to find another flyer to deal them damage. Or wait, oh, maybe they're just... Are they unearthing that? I can't even tell. Or wait, no, because this... I mean, they're not even, like, significantly lower than I am, right? Okay, done. To main step. There's the Cloudheath Drake, perfect. So now the only question is, can I hold up a bounce spell to save my Drake? The answer is no. Same reason I can't overload the wave or whatever. So we'll do this for 5 mana, and then now they're under a clock again. Now to next turn. Done. Okay, and now we should win. Because now we get to start serving for 5 in the air. The opponent can only block 3 of it. Missing that 2 damage earlier is going to cost me a bit. Oh, I'm wasting time for no reason. Stupid yields. I should have probably done something else there. Okay, opponent has 1 card. Target permanent, so you can actually bounce lands with that thing. Slave of Bolus. So they kill the Cloudheath Drake, I guess. That's bad for me. I'm not actually sure how many more crazy flyers I have access to in my deck, but I wonder, was it better to just wait a turn? Wait a turn until I can play the 3/3 flyer up with Resounding Wave? I don't know, maybe it was. Obviously I have to take the damage. Let's just go to next turn, whatever. Okay, done. Okay, another flyer, perfect. And I tapped incorrectly, whatever. Oh, whoops, I'm in draw step. Shoot. Undo. Done. Try again. Done. Tapped incorrectly again, by the way. Done. These don't... whatever. I don't know. Help. Oh, I did that wrong. Okay. Close. Land. To your... Or wait, to next turn, right? Done. Okay. I just never get to attack on the ground this game, unfortunately. They just play land. Okay, sure. I think we finally got him. Thanks, I appreciate that. Yeah, thanks for the lurk, and hope work goes well for you. Also, good to see you here. Just in time to watch me fool around on this client. I wish it were a little bit better aesthetically, and that's coming from someone who plays Magic Online mostly, so maybe no one will care. I don't know. Personally, I think it would be a little bit better if the aesthetics worked. Okay, done. Come on, opponent. I mean, they don't have to go. Hello? That was almost really annoying. We can now try to force lethal with the bounce spell if they play another flying blocker. Yeah, this client is annoying, but I think that... no, bounce their blockers wasn't lethal. This has flash. Okay. Whew, alright. Ay, ay, ay. Wait, I'm just immediately... Okay, whatever. Yeah. Maybe shouldn't have kept that. Okay, to next turn. Yeah, flash would have been obviously a problem, but I mean, I'm the one playing the game, right? So I'm the one who has to keep track of that crap. Okay, land, and then to your next turn. Okay, not that they just watched my whole match and they know what my deck does or anything, but here we are. I'm gonna cycle my Glass Dust Hulk pretty much ASAP. Okay, opponent's blue-black. Let's see if they have a Strix here. Put some pressure on me. No, you're good. Okay, Fnatic is starting to watch, sure. Okay, they play this card, which is a problem for me. Okay, to main step. Okay, let's cycle this immediately, if not sooner. Just need cheap spells here, please, game. Okay, that's, I mean, it's not cheap, but it's better than nothing. Okay, it's your next turn. Good news is a Grixis deck most likely isn't going to be aggressive, or at least a Dimir deck. I wonder how my rating's doing after winning that one. The opponent had 934 rating. Ah, they do have this, and now they have... Wow. Okay, so I actually am getting beaten down here. Shoot. So I need to find something. So I'm just losing off the rip. Not a great place to be. But last time I thought that I was totally wrong. So to main step. Okay, Esper Charm. I think I'm supposed to mind rot them. So let's go Island. And I don't think... So let's think about this. Am I supposed to do this now or later? Basically, like, am I supposed to do this? I know I'm not supposed to do this on draw step. I'm either supposed to do this on, like, main phase right now or do this on their end of turn. I guess it's probably... You think it's now? Yeah, it might be. Okay. let's just go for it. My gut was telling me end step, but maybe we get some cheap spells this way or something. Is this also enchantment? Why are all the Esper destroys enchantment instead of artifact? I guess it's... Wait, it actually doesn't make sense for Mortify, does it? Because it's not like a black-white thing, it's just a white thing. And it's just as white of a thing to destroy only artifacts. So let's go to your next turn. And what do they actually pitch? They pitched land. Well, that sucks. And they have another land. So I have to take 5 damage here down to 12. Obviously not in great shape. Yeah, okay. They didn't actually do anything there though. Okay, to main step, Wall of Denial. I think I'm just supposed to be mana efficient here. I guess I can play around Spell Snip. Yeah, let's, or wait, oh no, they both have Death Touch. Shoot. Okay, well if they both have Death Touch then, I don't know, white mana. Okay, done. I'm not just dead or anything, but I'm not in good shape. Okay, yes, let's draw the Insane Bomb, please. Okay, whatever order. I hate how that thing works. Okay, to your turn. Okay, so if we can survive here, we certainly win, but we're not guaranteed to survive. They have 2 cards in hand. They might have a bounce spell. Bounce spell is like one of the worst possibles for me. I mean, the fact that they didn't cast any spells that turn is pretty huge. So they might be missing a color of mana. The fact that they didn't add to the board... Okay, yeah, speaking of missing a color of mana, red mana is bad for me because there are now a bunch of removals they can have in red. They can have Magma Spray, they can have whatever you call it. Oh, and I have to trade my... Oh, I really don't want to trade my... Oh, are they just attacking? Oh yes, I will snap off a block with literally anything here. Block. Wait. Oh, I'm in Declare Attackers. Okay. Block. Make sure I didn't double click. Okay. Good. Yes. Please don't do anything broken with red mana. Okay, that is not a big deal. But it does give this guy a boost, so that's annoying. But we can go... Okay. Upkeep. So let's go to main step. Border Post doesn't matter. Let's go Island. Let's go Adjudicator. We have to take 3 damage here. But then we have a kill on the Grimblade. We should win this game. We can play Wall of Denial and use the Destruction next turn. Okay, let's go to your turn. If they have Interaction, which, I mean, red... they could have Bloodpire Elemental. Bloodpire Elemental and I lose the game. What is this? Yoke of the Damned. When a creature dies, destroy enchanted creature. Okay, that's obviously not good for me, but the good news is... Wait, am I supposed to block? Wait, they didn't attack. Okay. Done. I guess it doesn't matter. So we can go... Oh, you know what I'm supposed to do? I'm supposed to attack and untap, which is actually really strange. Unless they have a way to sack something, in which case I get kind of destroyed. But I'm totally fine with this. I'm in draw step again. Land. Wall of Denial. This. Done. Untaps for blue mana. So yeah, now we get to go combat, attack. Done. I love this play. This play is sweet. This is such a punish for the opponent not attacking last turn like they were supposed to. And they were supposed to attack with both. Because even though this thing doesn't have Death Touch, yeah, anyway. Okay, let's go. Sure. I think that I am supposed to put the 4/4 on the 2/2 and take 3 damage, because even though I take an extra damage, the pro white could be a big problem. Like, my next card is Enigma Sphinx. It's not clear that I have something else coming. Okay, combat. See if the opponent, yeah, the opponent correctly goes for the alpha. This time we're going to untap here. Yeah, I still don't know what that actually means. Okay, done. See if they have some kind of interaction. I don't really care if they do, so then they spent 2 cards. Maybe they didn't read that part of it. Okay. Clear blockers, so we'll now block the one that otherwise we wouldn't be able to. We don't want to just sack our wall here, so we'll go done. Get a 2-for-1 with our Sphinx. Take 3 damage. Oh, wait. Oh, but this... Oh, this is bad for me. Okay. For a second I was like, maybe this is okay. I mean, this is still a 2-for-1 in my favor, but this is significantly worse. That said, we can maybe just chump with the... Yeah, we might just be fine here with the Enigma Sphinx. We need to not cascade into a counter, basically. If we cascade into any spell, other than the 2 counters in the deck, we should be okay. Oh wait, was I miscounting my mana? No, I do have 7 mana this turn. For a second I was like, I thought I was losing my mind. Okay, end turn. Okay, 2 main step. Boop. Cloudheath Drake. That is actually potentially better than the Sphinx, but I'm still going to play the Sphinx. They're also tapped out of blue mana, for whatever it's worth. Okay, done. Please don't find a counterspell. Yes. So this gets me a 2-drop, which are all blue-white, which means I have to take the damage. I need to not find the 1/3 against that Grimblade. I'm 1 out of 5 to find the 1/3. Yes. Okay, we found the one with protection from their stuff, which is sick. So now we get to go done. Done. Yeah, we should absolutely win this game now. Okay, so your turn. Go. Whew. So we have to take 2 damage from the Outlander. We do fall to 7 life. I don't think we're at risk of being burned out. We get to crack back for 6 damage. Their Grimblade is totally bricked by our 2/2 pro red. Yeah, they do make the correct attack here. Missing the damage earlier might cost them the turn that they were supposed to have attacked with both. But maybe, I don't know. I'm not really sure. Okay, so they just have land. Okay, done. Let's go to main step. Resounding Wave, love that. Okay, so let's now go to combat first. Attack with this guy. Done. There's an Exalted trigger. Post-combat main, we're going to cast this. Now we're going to play this. I don't know, that one. I missed my Vigilance activation mana. Okay, so we should be just all set here. Got everything locked up. We don't get to kill the opponent next turn. Or wait, no we do. Because we have a pro-red creature and we have 8 power in the air. So we actually get to threaten lethal. Yeah, this doesn't block and it's red, so it's doubly not blocking. Yeah, I think we win. I think we win. Interesting that Covenant of Minds did nothing, by the way. We can, like, make 100% sure. I guess I should mind drop them, even though they're... Yeah, that 4-3 is not doing the best, huh? I'm not gonna use the second Esper Charm. Okay. Beginning of combat. Let's go send in the clowns. I should have vigilanced this or whatever. Done. Done. Wee. Oh, wait. Oh, they did actually say U2 at 10:48. I got confused. Okay. All right. So we're now into sideboarding. Let's see if I can fix the problem I had last time, which was not being able to see my whole mana base. So I think, once again, take out the plains. We're going to... Where am I going here? Add lands. Add a swamp. Add lands. And then anything for this matchup? I think this deck is super solid. I think I just run this back. Keep. Okay, let's go to your turn. Death Greeter, okay. 2 main step. Island, you got it. Okay, pass. I'm getting the hang of this thing. I'm actually up on time. I need my opponent not to play the flyer here. That would be annoying for me. That guy I do not care about. Sure. That actually makes me wonder if I'm supposed to play Aethercast Knight, because I care less if it dies. Yeah, I think I actually am supposed to play Aethercast Knight here, because they could have Agony Warp specifically. Oh, how about just the guy that can't die? The man who can't be moved. Alright. And then to your turn. I think we are already in good shape here, which is a great feeling. Make sure I'm reading this guy correctly. Do they really want to make this attack? Okay. So they're doing this. Block. Done. Take or lose 4 life, whatever. Death Greeter, whatever. Got that brick wall on the ground. And they have the Tide Hollow Strix. That one's annoying. Okay. Okay, we're in draw. Okay, so got a couple options here. I think I'm supposed to do this and then just play Frontline Sage. And then I mean, that's one option. I actually kind of like attacking here. Maybe that's just insanely sick, but let's go for... Whoops, undo. It's just faster this way. Let's go for Exalted Guy, these two done. Start trying to race him a little bit. Go for a little racy race. And now we'll go done, combat, attack all, done, trigger. To your turn. Yeah, this I'm getting the hang of this client. It's getting easier. Please explain what the plus means. I don't get it. Also, I don't know if you heard my pitch for I don't know if you heard my pitch for joining drafts in the server, but it is a thing you can do if you are interested. In my server, that is. Okay, they have another one. Now we're actually in trouble, because attacking me for 4 is going to be a problem. Right. 2 main step. Blast at Hulk. Okay, so I think I'm just supposed to cycle that. Land, please. I mean, I don't really have a... No, I don't have a good card I could find here at 2 mana, so land is best. And then we can maybe just, like, swamp cycle or something. I don't know. Am I winning this game by... I'm probably not winning this game by... Esper Charm. Yeah, that's not going to cut it. So let's go swamp cycle now. Done. I feel like there's a decent chance I'm horribly misplaying this. I just need to survive flyers. Good news is I'm at 13 life, which means they don't kill me in 3 hits. Combat. Attack. Done. Done. I do have a bunch of blockers. I don't have a bunch of, like, answers. I don't think I'm allowed to mind rot them here either. Okay, they just have a land. So they're missing red mana again. Obviously take 4. That part sucks. If they have like a Cloud Heath Drake, okay, if they're just passing, maybe I'm okay. To main step, island. Okay, I'd like that for me a good amount, so now we get to go do this. We don't want to mind drop them, I don't think. We want to draw 2 cards, so we're going to do that. For a second I thought I was missing something when you said that, and then I was like, oh yes, the classic Esper Charm modality. Okay, land. Just go for the attack. Whoops, for a second I thought I just clicked through attacks. Okay, done. Keep thinking I'm missing stuff here. Still at 20 plus minutes, which is feeling pretty good. Opponent's taking some serious damage too, by the way. End combat, and then now we want to cast this guy. Done, and then I don't know, that'll probably start attacking next turn. Okay, end turn. To your turn. Okay, so we do lose a bunch of life. Obviously that's gonna suck, but... Oh, I never grabbed my computer charger. Whatever. We're fine. Yeah, I know, I go to 5. I just need... Oh, they have this. That's really bad news. Okay, now I go to 1 on board. Okay, so I should lose this game basically. So now we go land. Wait, I'm in draw step. Land. This. Paid the mana wrong, whatever. Done. And I can still live here, but like if I draw untapped land... Oh, I wonder if I messed up. Okay, yes. The one that I'm allowed to put into my hand, please, and then do that. Okay, close this twice, and now let's go this. I think I need to start getting aggressive, so we're gonna actually just alpha. Or wait, alpha just means this guy eats my 1/3. Good thing I thought about that for half a second. Attack. Maybe it's not a crazy bluff attack to make though. Okay, declare attackers, done. So I should lose this game, like I already said. If I draw untapped, actually, wait. No, I have almost no outs. I mean, I'm not dead on the spot. Yeah, I think I probably misplayed this game. I think I probably needed to try to race instead of finding blockers. Yeah, I think maybe if I just put the 2/2s into play sooner, I could have a chance here. Oh well. I understand why I made the play I did. It just... yeah, I don't know. Whatever. This needed to be cheaper for me to have a chance. Because if this were like a 3-mana flying blocker and then I top decked another one, then that would work. I can't draw bounce spell. Block. Done. I think I'm supposed to put in the shatter after this game, or the disenchant, even though it's slow. Okay, let's just go to your turn, whatever. But then what am I taking out? That's another question. Actually, I think I'm taking out my pack 1, pick 2. My slow draw 3. I think it's just too slow. I mean, the opponent has to go for lethal here, right? And I can't threaten lethal here. Yeah. Unfortunate. I don't think I'm supposed to drop a game here, but... oh, Tarfiend. Whoa, that's pretty sick. So I think I actually scoop to this. I can, like, mind rot them, get to see their last card, but let's just get out of here. Concede. Okay. So let's bring in the Dispeller's Capsule like we said. Let's take out the Covenant of Minds also like we said. I could even run Court Homunculus, but that doesn't actually block the things I need to block. I think this is supposed to be a good matchup, folks. I'm not going to splash my Behemoth Sledge for life gain in this matchup. Okay, let's just submit. Try it again. Select a starting player, 100% me. We're going to keep this. Definitely could go wrong. But we already have 3 lands, we have the Looter, we have a reasonable curve, we have a number of white sources in the deck. Let's go to main step. Land to your turn. We have the Land Cycler, we have 6 planes. I guess that's it. I guess we only have the 7, which actually is way fewer than I thought. But we have no white cards in hand yet. Okay, to main step. There's the planes. You'd love to see it. Okay. And now to your turn. Opponent's going to have 2 drops. They definitely have 2 drops in their deck, but we're not incredibly far behind here. Oh, black. Wait. Okay, to main step. We might just have a chance against black. Maybe even a good chance. And this time we do get to attack without playing around a flash guy. Yeah, that's true. Okay, let's go to your turn. What do they have there on double black? They just have a hand missing blue mana? Oh, there's red mana. Can they cast the Grixis Grimblade? I think they can. They could just have a 2/2 or whatever. Wait, they didn't play anything. Okay, done. Wow, that's pretty big if it works. Draw. Okay, go. Combat. Begin combat. All attack. Done. I think that Covenant of Minds might just be super slow in this format. I don't really know. Okay, done. And then now we need to cast a Mechanist. My clock is so high for a game 3 with a new client. It's kind of crazy. Okay, done. I don't see any artifacts here, so let's go this, done. Close this sucker to your turn. This game is stressful. I think I bottomed 3 spells, by the way. which is actually like a scry 3 with the Fairy Mechanist right now, so I'm happy about that. I just want to draw lands from here on out. Okay, there's the Grimblade. Main step. Deft Duelist. I think I just play that guy. Now we swing for 3 in the air. Just say no damage for you, opponent. Opponent continuing to hit lands. If they have Tarfiend, I could lose to Tarfiend. That would suck. I need to play my stuff ASAP. I need not to lose to Tarfiend. Unquenchable. Okay, so basically I can gain life. So it deals me 3 and then I can pay blue. Okay. Obviously the opponent cannot attack. Special, I have no idea what that means. It's quenchable. Yeah, I don't think I'm actually allowed to play it though. Okay, now we go. Done. I think I just want to put my most threatening thing into play ASAP. And actually, I think I still just swing with the Mechanist. My computer that has chat on it, by the way, is dying, so I'm not going to be able to see chat in a minute. Okay, let's go to your turn. I'll grab my... Oh, my charger's right here. Let's see if I can get this thing in time. Of course, I plugged my other thing into the wrong outlet. That's okay, chat doesn't matter. Well, I got there in time to read that. Here's the Tarfiend, by the way. I'm not gonna do... Oh, Extractor Demon, my mistake. Okay, well the good news is we just get to kill that thing immediately, if not sooner. Let's go done. Draw. Not a bad draw, but not a good draw either. So, let's go... First thing we need to do is just kill this guy. White, black, black. Looking for land, basically. Like, plains specifically would be best, but we'll see how it goes. I think this guy can go. Yeah. It's a little better than Oko here, right? Oh, okay, the opponent's had enough. Right. Okay, Sneep. Opponent mulligans, 2/6. Let's go to main step. I'm learning. Please be on red mana. Okay, white. Green, white, shoot. Okay, so this might be another rough one. Okay, main step. Let's go with the first striker, I guess. Actually, no, let's go with this one. I'm happier to trade this one off and the other one blocks better. There's the Bant Sureblade. Like I said, happy to trade off if it comes to that. Oh, the opponent is low on mana sources. Okay, let's go to main step. Ardent Plea. It's nice and mana efficient. Oh, this is a 3/2 first strike. I was about to offer a trade very foolishly. Good thing I didn't do that. Yeah, let's just be mana efficient here. Island. Okay. Yes, now I actually have double exalted. This is my only hit where I still get to attack. And trying to race an opponent missing land drops does seem pretty good. Extra exalted even? Ugh. Well, now that the opponent... Oh, geez, now I think I'm getting annihilated here. I actually don't even know if I can win, and I'm not kidding. Because my best cards are all artifacts, and they have a great card against me in play. Okay, I'm in draw step, land. Done. We might just have a finals loss here, sadly. Done. I need my other first striker, maybe. That would help a lot. Well, that would help somewhat. Jungle Weaver cycle. Okay, I'm pretty happy if that's how you're spending your mana. Oh, they didn't? Wait, what? Why didn't they attack? Did they not realize that the 4/3 gets through the 2/1? Very strange play from them, in my opinion. Okay. Land. Combat. They could easily have a combat trick here, and I don't really care if they do. Okay, so they're going to blow up the... whatever you call it. Aethercast Knight. That's totally fine with me, though. Because now I still get to go to combat attack with the Duelist, which still even gets an Exalted trigger. Yeah, they cannot be using their Quasali Pride Mage like that if they want to survive in this matchup, I think. I have too many, way too many good hits, but I mean, they don't know that. Okay, looks like they're trading. Glass Dust. Wait, what? Oh, no, I'm in the wrong. Oh my god, that would have been so bad. Okay. That would have been actually a disaster. Cast. Done. To your turn. Opponent's on 4 mana. No, opponent's on 5 mana. It's hard to see how many lands are piled up like that. It's kind of annoying. Okay, so they could have Quasali Ambusher here. That seems like a good card for me to play around. Let's go for... Wait, how does Quasali Ambusher work? So they might have just drawn it, but wouldn't they cast it for free if they could? I don't know, whatever. Okay, draw this one now. And this is fine anyway, because we can spin this as like an exalted thing, beginning combat, attackers, Done. I do think this is a bad matchup, by the way. But we're also just kind of smushing them here. Let's see. Do they not have the pride, or the... Yeah, they don't. So I missed a damage. And they don't actually know that I'm Esper. And they just scoop. Wow. Yeah, turn 12. Okay, so that was obviously double counting the turns. So let's go for our... Do I want to go for that same sideboard swap, or do I want to... That was very alliterative, by the way. Or do I want to swap an island for a swamp? Okay, let's... I mean, I have like 20 blue pips in the deck. Probably over 20 blue pips, so I think it just has to be plains for swamp. Yeah, I think so too. So now the question is there anything else that I'm missing that I can bring in here? I don't think so. I think it's just this. I think it's just submit, and we're just a game away from the trophy. Probably some rating boost in the process. I guess now that I'm here, let's take a screenshot as if it's not way too late. Yeah, the Sphinx actually has a lot of whiffs in our deck in terms of Cascade, because we have 2 counters and we have the border post. Okay, submit. Okay. Oh, but this hand is so good against them. Yes, let's go. Sneep. So I think the opponent misplayed last game. I think last game when the opponent went for the Quasali Pride Mage, like, you know, skipping the part where, like, obviously there are great targets in my deck that they just don't happen to know about yet. They had a free attack for 3, because if they were going to use the thing anyway, I guess technically they get to wait till like beginning of combat or whatever to use the thing, but like if they're going to use it anyway, they might as well attack, because even if I have a block or combat trick that's annoying for them, shoot. Okay. To main step. This. Anyway, basically it's a free attack. Okay, it's your turn. So Wall of Denial, great card versus Exalted. Okay, the opponent is on the full Banterama here. We get to offer the trade. They might not even take it, which would be kind of sick. Or wait, no, I'm not supposed to offer the trade, am I? Okay. Done. Okay. Main step. This one. And just pass. And just say my hand is gas, can you beat it? I get to next turn go land, duelist, still hold up land cycle. Okay. Main step, plain step, Kappa. Now we go... I'm not actually sure about Traumatic Visions. They only have 1 card in hand. Okay, I'm just gonna attack. If they can eat my duelist, then obviously that sucks, but whatever. Okay. Combat. Attack. Done. Okay, they didn't have it. They're just going for the trade. I love that for me. Okay. Now we play this. And I actually think... No, I am supposed to land cycle here because I've ways to spend my mana for the foreseeable future. To your turn. I think we might get the really lucky win here, chat. Oh, wait, shoot. F3. Okay, there we go. Whew. I almost yielded through my traumatic visions there. That would have been not great. And then the hope is that they just fire off the Pride, whoops, the Pride Mage on the Cloud Heath Drake. Oh, now I have to actually go through my yields because I, okay, end combat. And then now we do this. And done. And swamp. Done. Main step. This. Close clothes. If we played this, they get a free chump plus sack. But actually, I kind of want them to do that. I still won't make that play, though. Okay, beginning of combat. Attack. Done. And combat. This one. Now we can skip to my turn. Or to my Lou, or whatever. Alright, I think we're winning, chat. I think we're going to get the trophy here. Because the opponent doesn't have very many cards in hand. We're ahead on board. I'm not too worried about Wraths. Feeling good. What was that? That was a... Wait, I literally have no idea what that was. Oh, they cycled? Probably. Jungle Weaver, sure. Actually, Jungle Weaver would be a pretty large problem for us. We can barely beat a Jungle Weaver, actually, so... we do just kind of fold if they had the Jungle Weaver. Okay. Main step. I think it's probably technically better not to play land. Okay, done. Now they get to go for the block sack. Combat. All attack. Done. Done. Yep. Done. Yep. Very happy to see that Pride Mage go. Blockers. First strike. Combat. And combat. That one. Wait. Select an opponent. Never know how things work. Okay, that. Actually, wait. I can get spell snipped here. Cancel land. Yeah, we cast it 1 or 2 times before, but it's looking quite a bit better here. Keck dub. We do still fold to a Jungle Weaver. Oh, that guy's annoying too. And we can't spell snip it, but I think we'll figure this out. Okay, done. Let's start by drawing cards. Oh, I'm in my draw step still, whatever. Okay, done. Land. This one. Let's take the insane one, please. we hit the 3. We lived the dream. Whatever. To your turn. And both counters are gone. So the only whiff is the border post, and I think we just put that to the bottom too. So I think we're guaranteed a good hit with the Sphinx. Sojourners, yeah, I don't care about that. I think we are crushing this game. Let's go. We can maybe go for, that's pro black, I don't care. Anyway, let's just see what happens here. Don't want to get too ahead of myself. Okay, main step. This one. So we now actually get to attack with the Enigma Sphinx thanks to Exalted on our next turn. This is an absolutely insane board state. Look at this. We literally are just sitting here with 5 spells in hand and like over 10 power on board. And we even have the cycle up on the Resounding Silence when we go to combat. I think this deck might be an all-timer, folks. I think we have lived the dream. Alright. That was awesome. Whew. Okay. Thanks, Airmath. I appreciate it.